Ladies and gentlemen, the S&P 500 just hit another all-time high. It's currently 12:50 p.m. on the East Coast, and we have the S&P up over 1%. We have the Nasdaq up 1.4. We have the Russell up 0.4 as the Dow is up 0.6%. So today, we got to break it down. We have to break down some charts, 3 stocks in particular, and my thoughts on the market. So sit back, relax, hit the like button, subscribe, check out my Patreon if you guys want all my buy, sells, call outs, morning update videos, plus more. That's linked down below. And you guys could also get 5 stocks from Webull and $50 from M1 Finance. Both of those are limited time, and you guessed it, they're linked down below as well. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So like I said, it's about 12:50 p.m. right now, and as of now, SPY just hit an all-time high, and we're towards the top of this uptrending channel on the 4-hour chart. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, right? We're getting a little bit stretched to the upside now. Now that we hit the all-time high, now that we got to the top of this channel, we're getting pretty overbought. So the million-dollar question is right now, are we going to see a bit of a sell-off, maybe some profit taking, maybe SPY gets back to 465, maybe 470, or do we end up ripping out of this channel? Do we go to 480, 485, maybe 500, which is a big milestone for SPY? That's the million-dollar question. And do I think it's going to go to 500 in one straight shot? Absolutely not, guys. That's not how the markets work. I think we could get to 500 in 2022 at some point. Definitely possible, but there's going to be ups and downs. You guys know how that goes, right? We're going to shoot up 5 points. We're going to go down 3 points, maybe 10 points, up another 15. You guys know how that goes. So if we do break out of, let's say, 480, yes, we could end up, gaining momentum up towards 500. And that's not going to happen in a week, maybe 2 weeks, probably not. But could that happen in 3 months, 6 months? Absolutely, that could happen. And as of now, the markets, they're just crushing it. It's green all across the board. We have a lot of stocks up, from Upwork to Tesla. We have Apple up, SoFi, and we're going to break down some of these in this video. And let's take a look at Triple Q really quickly, which tracks the NASDAQ 100. This also broke a pivotal point today. It's not at an all-time high, but it broke $400 per share, which I've been saying on this channel and on Patreon a lot. $400 has been resistance stemming back from the beginning of November. We failed there pretty much every time other than the one-off run up to 408, which is the all-time high for Triple Q, which was in the end of November, a little bit over a month ago. Pretty much every time other than that, we've failed at 400. So the fact that we're breaking 400, we're now almost at 403, this is making me pretty confident that Triple Q wants to go to all-time highs again, to at least test those all-time highs, maybe even break those all-time highs, right? So this is setting up beautifully. Bulls are in charge, and the funny thing is the VIX is still up a little bit. The VIX is up 0.5% amidst the massive green day that we're seeing right now, and we're also seeing silver up 0.2, gold is down 0.2, so it's a pretty interesting day. And if I had to bet, I'm guessing crypto's up as well. I haven't actually checked crypto today. Let me pop up my Coinbase app. By the way, you guys can get $10 from Coinbase, link down below. Check it out if you guys want to. And crypto is up. Bitcoin's up 3% today. It's at 52,000 as I'm making this video. Ethereum's up 1%. Bitcoin Cash 4.3. We have XRP up 3%. So everything's green. Everything is green at this point, and it seems like we are getting that Santa Claus rally. We have been getting the Santa Claus rally the past couple of days, which, let's be honest, guys, I can't complain. I'm sure you guys can't complain either, unless you're shorting the markets. In that case, you have a lot to complain about, which I don't know if anybody out there, I'm sure at least one or two of you are shorting the market. So let me know down below in the comments if that is you. And with that being said, hit the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate it. It helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. And now let's talk about some stocks. And I have a bonus one at the end. If you guys stick on throughout, we'll talk about the bonus one. So number one is ticker symbol MPWR. So I was scanning through some stocks today, and this one popped up on my radar. I didn't know much about it before, fundamentally speaking, but the chart looks very good. This is Monolithic Power System Inc. It's currently up 3% on the day, up over $14 per share. And by the looks of it, on this 4-hour chart, the uptrend's continuing, guys. Can you see it? We sold off from 580 down to about 470. That was about a 20% bear market, very quick bear market. And we held 460. Now we're starting to break out. We're holding the bottom of that channel, which is great. Now we're starting to see a nice move up towards the moving averages, right? We're currently up 3% on the day. And this is honestly the moment of truth. It's the moment of truth, right? If we break out of, let's say, 515, 520, which I'm going to put my alerts right there right now, or my one alert at 520. If we start breaking these moving averages on the 4-hour chart, we're probably going to start going at least towards 580. I don't know if we're going to hit it, break out of it, hit an all-time high. I'm not sure, but this is probably going to start moving mid-500s. So keep your eyes on MPWR, and this is why it's important to always scan for stocks. Have your watch list of stocks that you understand, you track on a day-to-day, but also scan for stocks sometimes if you want to, of course. I mean, I can't force you to do anything, but scan for stocks. Find some new ones. You'll be surprised. There are some nice setups out there that you would have no idea about unless you actually looked, right? And that's kind of what I found with ticker symbol MPWR. Now, the second one is one that I do track. I didn't have to scan for it. I track it pretty much every day, a couple times a week at least. It is Nvidia, ticker symbol NVDA. This one's up about 4% today, $11.40, and we're slowly breaking out of this 4-hour chart. You guys notice we're above the moving averages. We're taking out highs from last week, and now we're about to test 310, which was a high from about 2 weeks ago. And if this breaks 310, guys, I'm telling you, watch out for it. This is probably going to start going mid-300s again, even though I'm a firm believer that Nvidia is, fundamentally speaking, a bit overvalued. It doesn't mean you can't trade it, right? I'm looking at all of these as trades, by the way, right? If you guys didn't know. So Nvidia, I think it is overvalued, a bit too hot, but that doesn't mean it can't go higher. So if we break 310, we might be seeing a nice move, and I think this could piggyback off of the move that AMD is seeing. And full disclosure, I used to be long AMD. I sold out of it, and we actually called this out on Patreon this morning, and we've been talking about it on the YouTube channel as well. Did we not call this out? I said this literally. If not Nvidia, AMD, Nvidia too, honestly, if it follows suit. If AMD, did I not say this yesterday? If AMD sees a breakout of this ascending triangle, it could go up 5-10% in a day. And it's up 5% today. It's like I've read the future, and I'm not tooting my own horn here. I've been wrong before, but obviously I can't read the future. I mean, that's a little bit of a joke, but it's great when you call things out and they play out beautifully. AMD is one of them. The ascending triangle played out. We have the inverse head and shoulders playing out, and I think there's more upside. Probably 160, 165 is where this thing could be going. So AMD, Nvidia. AMD is a little bit further in the process of breaking out, but I do believe Nvidia could end up following suit. And the third one here is, I guess, fourth one, because we talked about AMD, which wasn't planned for this video, but hey, why not? The third one is Home Depot, ticker symbol HD. Take a look at this, guys. We're slowly breaking out. Well, we did break out. We held the 180 on the 4-hour chart here. Now we're breaking out of the 50 SMA, which has been resistance for pretty much this entire month of December. So I think this uptrend, believe it or not, and like Nvidia, I think Home Depot is a bit overbought, but I'm looking at this, or overvalued rather. I'm looking at this as a trade. It's breaking out, and the chart doesn't lie. If it's breaking the moving averages, the uptrend's continuing. RSI's looking good. Volume's starting to kick up a little bit. I think this could end up making a move to 410, 420 again, which is why we have to watch it. And yeah, I'm probably going to set my alert. Let me do this now. I'll put it at 403.50. I'll be watching this for the rest of the day today. And the last one, bonus one, if you guys stuck till the end, make sure to drop me a comment down below that you did so. I really appreciate all of you guys. The last one is another one that I picked up on my scanner. APA Corporation. This one up 6%, or it's up 6% today. And wow, it's actually up a lot more than when I was looking at it before. Dang it, I should have traded this. But anyway, it's up 6%. And now it's breaking out. It's breaking out fully on the 4-hour chart. When I was prepping this video, it was about to break out. So now we're seeing a nice push above 27, which is good. We're taking out the multi-week resistance here. We're trading at multi-week highs as well, which is great. So at this point, and you actually could probably see an inverse head and shoulders forming here, although we're not seeing a right shoulder forming at all quite yet, which might be in the future for this stock. Who knows if it consolidates a bit. Maybe it sees some choppy trading between 26 and 28 for that right shoulder to complete. Then it starts bursting out towards 30. You know, that could happen. But overall, this one's gaining momentum, whether it's in an inverse head and shoulders or not, whether it's just V-shape recovering out of this little downtrend that it was in. I don't know, but the point is it's showing some momentum to the upside. Volume's kicking up. You know, we're seeing a bit of a divergence here as well, which is solid. So APA, watch it, guys. I think there is momentum towards $30 per share on this one. So pretty much that's it for the video, guys. MPWR, Nvidia, Home Depot, APA Corporation. These are stocks that I'm looking at. AMD as well. So what do you think? Drop me a comment down below. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Again, as always, it helps me out in the YouTube algorithm, and I appreciate all of you guys out there. And if you want more access to me throughout the day, my buys, sells, call outs, morning update videos, everything I'm doing in the stock market, that's on Patreon, link down below, or you guys can go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. Don't forget to also get your 5 stocks from Webull. I'm telling you guys, you only have a couple more days to do that. Get your 5 stocks, link down below. All you have to do is deposit any amount of money. We each get 5 stocks, and you guys could also get $50, 50 guaranteed from M1 Finance using my link, depositing $100. We each get $50. It's that simple. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. I did make one this morning about some stocks that have high short interest, could short squeeze. Check it out. I'll put it here. I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. As always, keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there. Peace out.